Hello, dear students. My name is Mankeshwar Panigrahi. So today we are going to start not a new topic of your internet and web development, that is your internet service providers. In our previous classes, we have already covered about advantages and disadvantages of internet, uses of internet, and internet overview. Okay. So today we are going to discuss another new topic, that is your internet service provider, or in shortcut format we can call it as ISP. Okay. So in this session we are going to discuss what is ISP and how the ISP or internet service providers provides different types of internet facilities, and how the connection can be done with the users provided by the internet service providers. These are all topics we are going to discuss in this session. Okay. So at first we have to know that what is internet service provider. So internet service provider is nothing but who provides the services of internet to the users. That is known as your internet service provider. Okay. So here are the notes I prepared for you, that is internet service providers. So an internet service provider is a company that provides internet access by using copper wires, fiber optics, or even satellite communications to the customer. That means the internet service providers are the organizations who may provide internet access to the users by means of or by using the connectivity facilities like your copper wires, fiber optics, or even satellite communications. Okay. So an internet service provider is a company such as AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, or Bright House that provides internet access to companies, families, and even mobile users. So ISPs use fiber optics, satellite, and copper wire and other forms to provide internet access to its customers. So the type of internet access varies depending on what the customer requires. For home use, cable or DSL is the perfect affordable choices. That means it is a company, internet service provider means it is a company. These all companies I have given here, that AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, and Bright House. Apart from that, we are also using as our BSNL broadband, Jio Reliance Communication, and our Airtel Communication, as well as our different type of Idea and different type of Vodafone. These all types of internet service providers are also providing us the internet access to the users while we are using our mobile phones. Okay. So the way through which the internet service providers provides the internet are fiber optic cables, satellite communications, or through copper wires they provide internet access to the customers. Okay, so the internet service providing facility are also varies from one organization to another organization, or uses are varies from one organization to one organization, or we are using the internet facilities like our home proposal or home use or digital subscriber line or DSL use, or in mobile uses, or in big organizations. So according to our requirement, we want to access the internet from the internet service providers. Okay, so the price of home use can range anywhere from free to roughly, that is your 120 per month. The amount of bandwidth is usually what drives the price. So what is a bandwidth? Bandwidth is the amount of data that can be sent through an internet connection in a given amount of time. That means what the data is provided to the users within a time, that is called as your bandwidth. Okay, so ISPs connect to one another by forming backbones, which is another way of saying a main highway of communication. Backbones usually consist of satellite, copper wire, or even fiber optic media. So media is a term that means cables or lines, and it's the physical means of connecting your home to the internet. That means the mediums what we have discussed in our data communication network topic, that is your medium. So medium is nothing but that is the way or through which the data can be passed or the message can be passed from one location to another location. That is called as medium, or simply we can call it as media. So media is a term that means cables or lines, that is your guided media or unguided media are there. Two types of mediums are there. So like that, the term that means cables or lines, and it's the physical means of connecting your home to the internet. Okay, so physical means of that includes your fiber optic cables, copper wires, and twisted pair wires, etc. And in logical connecting means your satellite communications, etc. are the logical connections, those which we are used. Next is customers who live in remote locations such as farms, deserts, and mountains areas may require a satellite internet service. So this involves transmitting and receiving data from a satellite orbiting about 22,000 miles above the Earth. Although satellite communication is not as fast as other mediums, it does provide flexibility with limited environmental impact, and there is not as much as need for support from the local telecommunications companies. So these satellite terminals can also be used when setting up natural disaster recovery centers. For example, FEMA used a satellite terminal during Hurricane Katrina, since the public telecommunication infrastructure was severely damaged. That means the satellite communications are needed when the floods are came or some disaster problems are there. At that time, the physical connectivity is totally destroyed, and we need at that time the logical connectivity to access our internet connection. And the logical connectivity for accessing the internet is provided by the satellite communications or the satellites. Okay, that's why here it is given that, for example, FEMA used a satellite terminal during the Hurricane Katrina. These are the disasters, since the public telecommunication infrastructure was severely damaged. Okay. So next is your fiber optics. The fiber is a transmission medium used to transmit light instead of electrical voltage like copper. The great thing about fiber is that it transmits internet traffic at the speed of light. That means in case of fiber optics, the light signal is produced or passed through it. And the light signal is quite speed by comparing the other type of signals. Okay. So next, here again I will give you some extra definition about your internet service provider. That is, ISP is a company offering access to the internet. So it provides different type of services. What are they? Internet access, domain name registration, dial-up access, and leased line access. Okay, we may go through one by one. And it is given that is your ISP types. So what are the types are there of internet service providers? What are the different types of ISP types? It is broadly classified into 6 categories as shown in the diagram. One is access providers, second one is mailbox providers, third one is hosting ISPs, fourth one is virtual ISP, and fifth one is free ISP. Okay, so it is 5 types, not your 6 types. Your print mistake is there. Okay. So first we may go through the access providers. So what are the access providers are there? They provide access to internet through telephone lines, cable, Wi-Fi or fiber optics. They are called as your access providers. Okay. So what is a mailbox provider? Such providers offers the mailbox hosting services, like we are using our mailing systems. Okay. Next is your hosting ISP. That is, hosting ISPs offers email and other web hosting service such as virtual machines, clouds, etc. Okay. So what is a virtual ISP? Such ISP offer internet access via other ISP services. Means one internet service provider provides the internet facility in the via the other ISP or internet service providers. Okay. That means sometimes we seen that our internet facility, we are using one network and it is showing another network while changing our locations. At that time they are using the virtual ISPs. Okay. So free ISP do not charge for internet services. That is your Wi-Fi connectivities. Next is your connection types. What are the different types of connections are there? There exist several ways to connect to the internet. Following are these connection types available. Dial-up connection is there, ISDN is there, DSL is there, cable TV internet connections are there, and satellite internet connections are there, and wireless internet connections are there. So we will discuss in our later class about this type of connections. Okay. So here one thing it is given that internet service providers provides different type of services. What are the services? Internet access. That means internet service providers are providing the internet access to the users by means of either physically connectivity devices like your fiber optics or twisted pair wires or coaxial cables, or in logical connectivity method, that is your satellite communications. Second one is domain name registration. That means whenever we are going to achieve the internet access, first we have to register. We require some registration within that ISP, by means of which or by seeing that registration name, they providing us the internet access. And the dial-up access, what we are using in our DSLR or digital subscriber lines, and we are using, that is your dial-up access. And leased line access, that means we are using the data for some amount of times, like your months, years, that is called as your leased line accesses. Okay, so this is all about your internet service providers. Okay, so in our coming class we are going to discuss about the different types of connectivity. So what is dial-up connection, what is ISDN, and what is DSL, and what is cable TV internet connections, and what is satellite internet connection, and what is wireless internet connections. Okay, so for the time the class is, we are going to bind here. Okay, so in our coming class we are going to discuss about different types of connection activities or connection types. Okay, so thank you. So carefully go through these topics. Okay, if you have any doubts then you can ask me. Okay, thank you.